that message spoke to her exactly where she was at. And during the same conversation, she invited me to check out that fellowship. And like at that point, because I was sharing about how I was trying to look for a fellowship, and I was encouraged to go because she invited me. And at first, I was really scared. I was scared, but like I was intimidated because Korean fellowship. Like 95% of people that are Korean, and like growing up, I've never really hung out with Korean people at all. I never really had Korean friends. But having Deborah as my only friend and going, like, that was my one ticket in, I guess. At least I knew one person there. But yeah, I'm really thankful to Deborah for giving me that push to get plugged into that fellowship. And I don't regret it at all because that really changed my life. Getting plugged into that fellowship.
Oh man, I can totally relate to that. Getting plugged into a Korean fellowship by someone bringing me in. Oh, I see, like right here. So anyway, this is about Deborah. So I'm sorry. Like I meet this little girl right here when she was really little. Like she was just like those girls that think she's always so cool. She's like look at me like I'm like less than a man or something. That is true story, totally 100% true story, and that was junior high. So 100% true story, but it was in junior high. She was just like, yo, this kid. Like give me that face, I'm just like I didn't do anything to her. And since then, I'm like, who's she? Like that. And then after junior high, like I don't see this girl anymore. And like I'm just like this one time I went back to I went to KC, the old building, and we had the old building back then, and then I'm like, what is she doing here? Like, and then like I'm just like, it was really awkward, and but like I'm just like, how can she even belong here? Like, go away. I'm just like, go away. Like, so I pretend that where she sits is like nobody sits there. So that has been like that for a while, and but then I realized something was kind of different. That really become apparent in high school fellowship, cause like she was different. She wasn't like that like anymore. It was still awkward because probably she would be like, oh, this kid probably doesn't like me. I don't want to talk to him. And then I'll just be like, she's weird. And like so it's like we wouldn't be talking. We'd just be like sharing like quick 0.1 second eye contact, and she was like, oh, like that. But in my mind I'm like, she's different like than before. But like coming back I realized like, oh, like she has been transformed, like, but like I wasn't yet, so I was still like that. And now like I'm just like she now thinking back, I'm just like, I realize like our God is like so sovereign, and like these things are just like, God is probably laughing up there like, haha, I see this coming. And like I'm just like, I don't, so like I'm just like very impressed, and also I find it like kind of like humorous to me. It's like, what is this? Like we're like water and oil. We don't mix. And now like I think like Deborah's really cool, and like Deborah's like really into God, and I'm like, oh, it's like quite encouraging. So like I thank God for her. Even though like we haven't got a chance to talk too much these days because she doesn't come back that much. Sad face. So, but I'm sure I'm gonna still see her around. Oh shoot. So, just kidding. So like that's awesome. So.
Definitely have to echo that. The first time I met Deborah, oh my god. Yo, she had this piercing look like, who does this freshman kid think he is?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, out of context! Out of context! Jeremy and I were joking. Here's what happened. It was either Jeremy or one of the guys. They were like, hey, yo, call her Lang Zai, but her thing is Lang Wei. And so I kept doing that. I was just like, yo, Lang Zai. And she's like, who's this freshman kid who just came here? And like, who does he think he is? And she just gave me this piercing look. And like, and then I didn't see her in Bayside. And again, she was just so mean.
True story.
I can vouch for that. Reason why I transferred out of Bayside.
Oh!
So we were walking down the hallway, and I was like, hey, Deborah. And she's like, I'm a senior, so a freshman kid, wearing her senior sweater, pushes me into one of her friends.
Oh!
And this senior dude, and I'm like this freshman who's like in this big school for the first time. I was like, to this day, that's the only story we ever talk about. But
That's not true.
what are you talking
That
about?
is, Joe's story is true. This story is not true.
How is it not true? What part of it wasn't true?
You're forgetting your part in it.
What was my part of it?
Oh!
Anyway,
Let's take this offline.
but then when Jerry had asked if I wrote up the strength thing, the one